what you're doing. If you pay attention and stop living your life in the rearview mirror, you'll realize that he's pressing you. Let me stop for a minute. Let me stop for a minute. First of all, what you must understand, it is not a it that we're seeking. It is a there. But in our carnal state of mind, we're still chasing it. We're still looking for things, and we're looking for stuff, and we're looking for gratification, and we're looking for people to be proud of us and pat us on the back. Where God is saying, stay online, I got something else for you. The things that you're going through today are not for today. It's for where you're going. And there came a day when the sons of God came to worship, and Satan came along with me.
Come on.
And the Lord said, Satan, whence coming down?
To and fro.
From going to and fro and up and down. Well, have you considered my servant Job? I said that to say this. Right when you think you're there, it is God that invited Satan to consider Job.
That's right.
Come on.
That's right.
Can we look at verse 7? Lest I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelation that was given to me, a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan to buffet me. Buffet, not buffet.
That's right.
Buffet. A continuous striking. A continuous beating. Every time you try to get up, you get knocked back down. Why would you want to kick a man when he's down? I used to ask those all the time. You won't hit a man with glasses. But Satan don't care because he's not going to play fair.
Well, no, it's not.
That's right. That's right.
The eagle soars high above the earth.
Yes.
And you think that he is soaring because he has big wings. But if you really research the eagle can only soar at a certain height because of the certain air current that fills him and carries him. I'm saying that to say that somebody in here needs to stop operating on their own power. And if you want to get above the situation that you're in, realize that you need a different air current called the Holy Spirit and the grace that comes along with it to get. See, y'all want to help me have church today. I'm trying to help you get to the next level in your situation. The eagle is very similar to a human. The eagle is not instinctive. Believe it or not, human beings are not instinctive creatures. We learn by what we see others do. The eagle learns by a thing called imprinting. The thing that he sees his mother's, father's, other eagles do. I'm saying that to say you're focusing on thorns and things in your flesh when simply you need to be paying attention that somebody is watching you. Somebody has to learn how to do what you didn't do, but a different way. The problem with us is we constantly want to make ourselves so different when God impacts our life.
My Lord. Preach that word. My Lord.
Is anybody with me? It was good for Paul to glory in his infirmities. What I'm saying is, I thank God that I'm broke. I thank God that I was homeless. I thank God that the car broke down that day. I thank God. Many are the afflictions of the righteous. It was good for me that I was afflicted. See, it's going through certain things that make you understand that it's good for you. Lest he be exalted above measure, this law was placed in place. You know good and well if God wasn't in constant contact with you, you would have lost your mind by now. If you had everything you need, there would be no need for you to serve God. And if you don't want to be honest, I'll be honest. Things in my life separate me from prayer sometimes. And I think if I just had a little more money, or if I just had one more person to call, or if I just had... God says to somebody here today, my grace is enough. take it away from you, but I'll give you what you need to get through it.
My Lord.
The eagle, when the time comes, does not force his young out of the nest. The nest is built up over time with a bunch of sticks and thorns and tree limbs, and they put some soft stuff, cotton and hay and all of that inside the nest to nurse the young. But if nothing ever happens, this eagle will stay there until it's a grown bird waiting on mama to bring it some meat. Y'all stay with me and you'll see where I'm going. And when they get ready for the young eaglets to leave the nest, methodically they pull the cotton and the hay and all of the things out of the way. And what happens is the thorn pokes them in their little feet and they jump out of the nest. And what I'm saying to somebody in this room is you have been enabled too long. And what God is doing right now is he's pulling the soft stuff away from your life. He's pressing you where he wants you to be. Look at your neighbor and say, I'm pressed. I'm pressed back to school. I'm pressed back to my job. I'm pressed to a different level in my marriage. I'm pressed to a better relationship with my kids. I'm pressed to my destiny. I will be what God called me to be.
Glory.
That's it. Yeah.
Glory.
I wish I could really preach it.
Come on.
The way I feel it.
Come on.
The Lord blessed my wife and I. 2 years ago we were homeless. 1 year ago I was in jail. But 1 month ago I got the keys to my new house.
Come on now.
And when we got ready to start renovating this house, on the side there was a rose bush. And there were 3 pink and white roses. And if you've ever looked at a rose, you'll know that it comes with what? Wow. And once we got settled into this house, the roses were gone. And that was the inspiration for this text, because I said, God, why did the roses go? What happened to the roses? And what I heard in my spirit was this, and this is what God wants somebody in this room to know. When the roses leave, the thorns remain. Let that soak in, and you may get it later on when you're eating that piece of chicken or laying on the couch watching the NFL. It is after, sometimes in our Christian walk, we get the college degree, and after we get the man and woman of our dreams, and after we move into the big house, and after we get the car, and after we get promoted on our job, that right in the midst of that, God sets something in us to remind us of where we came from. I mean, we have to be reminded sometimes of mayonnaise sandwiches, and we have to be reminded sometimes of cornflakes and water. We got to be reminded sometimes that we couldn't always. I wish I had some folks in here that's been pressed in their life. I wish I had some folks in here that's been through something in their life. Everybody can't be blessed and highly favored all the time. God wants some folks that's busted up and broken and disgusted. God wants some folks that's been going through something. God wants some folks that he can deal with. God wants to get right in the middle of whatever you're going through. God wants to see that you're going to bless him at all times and keep some praise in your mouth. God wants to know that no matter what the storm is, Job said, though he slay me, yet will I trust him. Is there anybody want to trust God in this place? Is there anybody want to praise him right? Praise him right now for what you missed praising him for earlier. Felicia, he ain't neglecting you, he's pressing you.
Glory. Glory.
Go ahead and let it out. Somebody ready to release that praise, because you starting to feel your thorn press you right now. Go ahead and let that praise go and get your mind over it, and you'll realize that somewhere in this praise I'm going to find some praise. And it's going to be all that I need to get through. Glory be to God. Glory be to God. The book of Philippians, chapter 3. I'm almost finished. The book of Philippians, chapter 3. Verse 13 and 14.